When you walk down the snack aisle of a grocery store, you're looking at thousands of different decisions. Take this one, for example, a bag of spicy mango crunch chips. It's easy to imagine a chef in a small kitchen just stumbling onto this flavor combination. But getting this specific bag to this specific shelf involves much more than a good recipe. Making food that can be sold to millions of people is a high-stakes scientific and corporate mission. To survive the journey from an idea to a finished product, a snack has to pass a series of difficult tests. Companies use a strict 8-step process to filter out bad ideas and perfect the good ones. Think of it like an obstacle course, where culinary creativity has to work hand in hand with business logic. The first 2 steps are about finding a winner. In step 1, teams brainstorm dozens of ideas. In step 2, they screen them. This is where most concepts are discarded, like a garlic chocolate chip, leaving only the flavors with real potential, like our spicy mango. In step 3, that abstract idea becomes a concrete plan. Designers map out exactly how much sweetness and saltiness the chip needs to appeal to our taste buds. They're creating a blueprint for the flavor before they ever turn on a stove. Next is step 4, business analytics. Here, the focus moves from the tongue to the checkbook. The team has to figure out if the ingredients are too expensive and if people will actually pay the retail price. If the math doesn't work, the product stops right here. Even the best tasting chip in the world won't make it to the store if it isn't profitable on paper. If the numbers look good, we hit step 5, marketability tests. The company makes a small batch and lets real people try it. This proves the concept works for actual customers, not just the people in the office. But step 6 is where things get difficult. This stage handles the technicalities of food development, and it's where the team has to deal with the fact that food is a living, changing material. Food management is complicated because nature doesn't always cooperate. Mangoes are seasonal and ingredients are unstable. They want to spoil over time. There are also complex interactions. If the mango seasoning has a tiny bit of moisture, it turns the potato chip soggy. Food scientists have to engineer physical and chemical solutions to these problems. They find ways to keep the spices dry and the chips crunchy, so the product can survive sitting in a warehouse or on a truck. Step 7 is commercialization. This is the massive task of taking a recipe that works in a small bowl and scaling it up to fit giant automated factory machines that produce thousands of bags every hour. This requires every department to work together. Buyers time ingredient deliveries, and managers schedule factory shifts to keep the line moving perfectly. Finally, step 8 is launch. The team evaluates marketing and distribution to make sure the product reaches the right stores. They also watch the sales data closely. If customers report an issue, like a bag that's too hard to open, the team must act quickly to solve the problem before it fails. Navigating these final stages is the difference between a good idea and a successful product that you can actually go out and buy. Let's come back to that shopper in the grocery aisle. That bag of chips in their hands is the result of months of problem solving. It represents a process that turned a simple flavor idea into a stable, affordable product through sheer coordination and scientific testing. Food development is the link that connects our biological cravings with the massive machines and logistics of modern business. The next time you reach for a snack, remember the long journey it took to get there. It takes an incredible amount of precision to make something that tastes this simple